Hey, I hope you're doing good. It's Chris here for Extreme Fingerpicking, and in this lesson we'll learn how to play a fun, reasonably easy fingerstyle arrangement of With or Without You. Okay, so here we go. For this one we've got a capo on the 2nd fret and we're in standard tuning. Let's first have a look at the chords. Now what's nice is there's just 4 very simple chords and they're the same right the way through the song. It's just the same 4 chords going round and round and round. So, speaking as if there were no capo, we start by playing just a regular C chord. And then from there we're going to play a C/G. So just take your 3rd finger and then move it down 1 string to the lower E string, the 3rd fret. The rest stays the same. Okay, so just C, C/G, and then you can lift this 3rd finger off and play from the open A string down for an A-7, and then we're going to play an F. Okay, so that's it. So I'd clamp the F by playing just a regular F like this, and then I'd clamp my thumb round the back and to play the 1st fret on the low E string like that with the A string muted. So there are your first 4 chords, and the intro, all I do is like that. So holding down a C chord, I'll play the 5th string, and then I'll play the 2nd, 3rd and 4th string together. Okay, and I'll just repeat that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then comes the C/G, so we move that 3rd finger. We do exactly the same thing, but the thumb has moved from the A string to the low E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the A-7 comes. So in the picking hand, that's going to be exactly the same as on the C chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when the F comes, the thumb again is going to move from the A string to the low E string. Okay, so that's your intro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're in. So that's the first 4 bars. So on the C chord, the thumb is alternating still. It's going from the A string, the 5th string to the 4th string, 5th string, 4th string. So we go 1, 2, 3. So that's the A string, D string, A string. And then we play. So that's kind of your melody there. So what I do is I play, still just holding down a regular C chord, I'll play the 2nd string and the 3rd string together. And then I'll play the same 2 strings, but I'll put my little finger on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. And so we'll play those 2, but also with the D string or the 4th string in there, like that. So we've gone. And then we're going to play, lift off your pinky on the 2nd string and play the 1st fret on the 2nd string with the open 1st string. Okay, so nice and slow. Like that. And that's your melody just coming in there. So then it goes to a C/G chord, and you just have to move that 3rd finger down to the low E string 3rd fret, and this bar sounds like this. Okay, so holding that down, play the low E string 3rd fret, and then you're going to put your pinky onto the 3rd fret of the B string, the 2nd string, and play that with the 3rd string and the 4th string. Okay. Then the thumb goes back to the low E string, you want to play that. You lift your pinky off on your 2nd string, play that with your 3rd string as well, then put your pinky back on. 3rd fret of the 2nd string, play that with the open G, and then play the 4th string, lift your pinky off and play the 2nd and the 1st string together. So, and that's the first 2 bars. So, see the stone sit in your eye. So then after that it goes to A-7. So On the A-7 chord, we're going to play the open A string, then you're going to play the 4th string 2nd fret, back to the A string, and then play the B and the high E strings together, then play the 4th string of the bass and clamp down the 1st fret on the 1st string and the 2nd string, like that, and play that with the 4th string, and then open up the high E string and play that with the B string in there as well, 1st fret. So okay, and then that goes to an F, and so we clamp down the F, ideally using your thumb if you can, play the low E string 1st fret, and then bring your pinky down onto that 3rd fret of the 2nd string again, and I play it with the 4th string, the 3rd string in there as well, like that, and then lift that pinky off, play the 2nd string 1st fret now with the 3rd string and the 6th string, so then put the pinky back on and play the same 2 strings, the 3rd string and the 2nd string, then the 4th string, and then this time you want to play the G string or the 1st string open with the 1st string on the B string. So you've gone because that's leading straight back to a C. And that's your first 4 bars, so nice and slow. Sorry. Okay, so this bit. I'll wait for you. Okay, so just on the C chord, we're going to start by just alternating the bass a little bit. 5th string, 4th string, 5th string, and then just toning down regular C, play the 2nd and 3rd string together. Then you're going to play the 4th string, and then you're going to play the first fret on the 2nd string, but you want to put your pinky down on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Play those 2 together. So you've gone, and the whole bar. That goes to a C/G, so you move the 3rd finger down, and then you're going to play the 6th string 3rd fret, alternate to the 4th string, and again back, and then you're going to play fingers still held down just like that, play the 4th string and the 3rd string together, and then play the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Okay, so just like that, so those 2 bars. Okay, then you're on A-7 now, so play the 5th string, the 4th string, then the 5th string, and then I just do just like the intro. So exactly the same as the intro there. So here's those 4 bars. Through those chords. If you wanted to, you could just keep the bass moving. There's a whole number of things you could do, but remember, just exactly the same as the intro is what I play there, and it works perfectly well. So then, after that, we're back to same chords, just goes around again, back to a C. This time we've got okay, so it starts off, that's exactly the same as the first 2 bars of the verse. So the first time we played the C, it's exactly the same as that. But the only little change when you get to the A-7 is that it goes, sorry. Only one very small change is just on the A-7. So on that chord you'll play the 5th string, A-7, 5th string, then the 4th string, and then the 2nd string, so like, and then the rest is the same. So you could probably just play exactly the same as what you played on the first 4 bars of the verse, and it would work really well. But if you want to do it really exactly the same as how the song's recorded, get the melody just right, there's that very small change. And if you listen to his lyrics, you can hear it. You give it, it's that you give it all that little bit there. It's such a subtle little change, but I think it's well worth getting it in. So then, moving on. Again, very, very similar to before. The first bar here on the C is exactly the same as before. So we'll play the 5th string, 4th, 5th, and then remember that was the G and the B string together, followed by the 4th string. Then you put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string with the B string. So I'll wait without you, and it's that bit, the without you, that is ever so slightly different. So that's coming out of the C/G. We alternate the thumb. Remember we did that before, leading into the A minor. Then we'll play the bass. And before, you just left it there and you just moved the bass, alternated it. This time you want to slip in a high E string just after that. Okay, and then the 4th string, and then the bass note again, just the 5th string, and then we lift off for an 8-7, and you can just play the 4th, the 3rd, and the 2nd string together. So from this C we've played okay, and the first time we played a very similar melody line, it was just okay, such a tiny difference. Anyway, going on to the F here, we're just going to play the bass note, 6th string, the 4th string, and then we get the without. So here, that's 6th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string, 2nd, 3rd, and then you're going to play the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and then put your pinky down onto the 3rd fret of the 2nd string with the open G in there. So sorry, and that leads you into a C chord. So like that. Okay, so on that C chord, once you play it, once you're there, play the 5th string and then the 1st, 2nd, and 4th string together. Okay, without you. Then keep that bass moving, so play the 5th string, the 4th string. Then to a C/G, so move the bass note down to the 6th string, play that. Then the 4th string again, and then put your pinky onto the 3rd fret of the B string, play that with the open G and the 6th string. And then the 2nd and 3rd string together again. So followed by the 4th string, 2nd fret, open high E. Okay, so you've gone A-7, but this time hold down your A-7, put your pinky onto the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, play that with the open 3rd string, okay, and the bass note, then play the 4th string, then lift off your pinky and play the 1st fret on the 2nd string and the 3rd string, sorry, open 3rd string. So, and then keep the bass moving, A string, D string, and then just pick your way through at the F chord just like you would on the intro. So let's go right the way back to the beginning, the very beginning of the song, and I'll play it through for you, everything that we've done so far. So Okay, so take your time nice and slow and just keep on working at it, and I'm sure you're going to get it. But that's where we're going to leave it for this lesson. And if you want the rest of the song, the whole thing, that's going to be available if you're watching this on YouTube on the website. So there's a link to that down in the description. Okay, so that's it for this lesson. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and head over to 6stringfingerpicking.com where you can get the remainder of this lesson and loads more fingerstyle guitar lessons.